56 degrees, northwest winds 10 to 15 and breezy. And on the phone this morning, we have the athletic director at DCB. We have Mr. Corey Gorder. Good morning, Corey. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing fine. How are you this morning?
Doing real good here this morning. I know we've got some decent temperatures on the way into the 70s, 60s for this weekend, 80s for next week, and which leads us to almost summertime. Of course, as June fast approaches, we are just a few short months away from the beginning of another exciting sports season at DCB, and you are the go-to guy for everything sports related to DCB. Is that correct?
Sure, I'm part of it, I would say.
No pressure, right?
Yeah, no pressure at all, right? Everybody can ask me questions about anything, and I might not know. But no, our department continues to roll, and it's been, we're just looking forward to coming back. Obviously, it might be a little bit different when we come back, but that new normal is what everybody's talking about, as well as us trying to figure out how we can adjust and change to some of the adaptations we might have to have in the fall.
Tell us about the recruiting process. Has that changed at all, or were you kind of already done with that before this all hit, or how did that go?
No, when this kind of hit, I think some of the people were well on their way, as far as volleyball and those sort of things. But when I look at it, I think it gave us a real jump start. Truthfully, when it came to everything, just, hey, when we don't have to go out to the baseball field or softball field or the hockey team going to the national tournament, when we didn't do those things, I think once we got over the initial shock, then all of a sudden the coaches really got after it. Every one of them has a bunch of, if not their whole entire team recruited already, just having to fill a couple, one or two more spots on each roster. But other than that, everybody is looking at having full teams recruited or almost completed at this point.
Okay. Now, as you mentioned, kind of the new normal, I know there'd be typically an August start for a lot of different sports programs, but how are we approaching this?
Currently, we're approaching it to continue to start just like we would be with volleyball coming in at the beginning of August, and then the rest of our whole student body coming in right around that August 20th with 20th or 21st, and then have a first-year experience over that weekend of the 22nd. So things continue to look that way right now. I think I'm pretty optimistic that's the way it's going to be, even though we're going to have to make some changes probably as far as how things go, maybe even how practices are run, and who knows if we're able to play games and how those games might look, depending on the amount of people we can have and those sort of things. So continuing to look at it in a really positive situation where we continue to have student athletes here come August.
And with the outgoing football program, we have the ladies hockey program making its debut this year at DCB. How's the general feeling about that? Is it still as exciting as when it was first announced?
I think it really is, and it's really continued to carry momentum. Here a couple of weeks ago, or I guess it's more than a couple of weeks now. It feels like a couple of weeks ago that we were able to name a new coach, Reed Louts. He's from Melita, Manitoba. Okay. So he is going to be our new coach, hopefully coming down in July. It's looking like when he'd be able to come down and be able to, that's kind of the anticipated start for him. And we're at 24 young ladies that have signed that are ready to come here, and I guess myself and Reed have done a couple of Zoom calls or Teams calls with the young ladies, just trying to continue to keep it exciting for them. And it's it's been good. Wow,
it's gonna be such a welcome addition to this area, because this is a hockey town anyway, and it's going to be so cool to have college women's hockey to go and watch as well. So we're really looking forward to this as a community as well. So that's awesome. Thank you for bringing that to the table too.
I think it's great. Honestly, I think it'll assist the men's program. I think it'll be a really nice relationship between both programs.
I think you're right.
And between Travis and Reed, between those two coaches.
Definitely. It's going to be an exciting season no matter what. It's definitely going to be exciting. So you're mentioning something about a new gym floor. What's going on with that?
Yeah, our gym floor was completely renovated. It's completed, but still closed. It's completed and has to sit for a while afterwards. it looks like we can be, or tentatively be on there on Monday. When I say be on there, I don't mean, the entire, everybody can come and shoot baskets on it. I just mean it'll finally be cured, or however the guy told us afterwards from putting the wax on her. But yeah, no, completely sanded down and then restained and painted and all those things. Brock did a really good job. Brock Lemon, coach of the men's basketball team, did a good job spearheading that project and just making sure everything was getting done as far as that goes. But yeah, really exciting. It looks great.
Cool.
Starting to smell normal in the gym again without the smell of all those things going on. So it'll be exciting for the community to be able to see that.
Awesome. And besides the gym floor, were there any other renovations that went on between the end of the school year and the beginning of this new year?
Yeah, we've continued to try to bring in new things as far as our weight room and cardio room. Those sort of things are continuing to go. Just trying to prepare for having students here next year with hopefully with a whole new look inside the gym and the workout facilities.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very, very cool. Anything else you want to throw out there, Corey?
The only thing I'd throw out, June 11th is our log rollers tournament. Our golf tournament is still planned to be a go as of right now. We're having to continue to plan like it's going to happen, but plan it differently. And but we're not 100% sure. But as of now, it's still a go.
All right. And you know what? Honestly, golf it kind of lends itself to social distancing anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does.
Living in North Dakota.
There you go. Advantages all the way around.
We just do a better job, right?
That's exactly right. That's right. We have all this room and not as many people to fill it up with, so that's awesome. Well, Corey, thank you so much this morning. We'd love to get you back on again towards the start of the school year, okay?
No, that sounds good. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much, Corey.
You bet.
Okay, bye-bye. That's Corey Gorder. He is the athletic director at the Dakota College of Botano here on Sunny 101.9 this morning, as we like to give them a chance to chat with us every Wednesday morning about this time, about 8:30. 8:35 is the time, 56 degrees, northwest winds at 10 to 15, and breezy skies, beautifully sunshiny. Let's get into that next 7-day forecast. It's right after these.
We all want